Hello class, welcome back to our Bootstrap tutorial series. This time we're going to be talking about typography and images. Typography is used to change the style and appearance of matter on a web page. This includes the global settings and changing the style of headings, body text, lists, and more. Bootstrap's default font size is 14 pixels for all body elements and paragraph elements. In addition to adding new class attributes that will change the look of text, all pieces of text like headers, paragraph lists, and others will have a different look when Bootstrap is added. Bootstrap is changing the way that we work, one H1 header adjustment at a time. This is before, and this is after. It's so much better. Question 1. How much better did the Bootstrap header 1 tag make you feel than normal? You may select multiple answers. You are correct if you answered any of the following. Question 2. What is Bootstrap's default font size for paragraph elements? The correct answer is 14 pixels.
Next, we're going to talk about some of the tags that you can add to your text to spruce it up a little bit. So, Bootstrap adds custom effects on a lot of the common tags that HTML includes. For example, the small tag in typical HTML can be used in Bootstrap to make a smaller and lighter section of subtext in the heading. So, for example, this is what the small tag looks like without Bootstrap. So you can see the text is still smaller, but with Bootstrap, the font has changed a little bit, and the small tag is still applied. Bootstrap can also use the mark tag to highlight text. As you can see here, without Bootstrap, the highlight color is a little bright, but with Bootstrap, it's a little dulled down. The abbreviation tags are used to make a dotted underline of an abbreviation and to add a title. So as you can see, both the typical HTML and the Bootstrap version have this dotted underline, and when you hover over the abbreviated text, it tells you the full version. Here's some other Bootstrap text effects. So this is what a descriptive list looks like before Bootstrap, and then after. So you can see the item headings are bolded here. When you want to add code to your web page, you can use the code tag. So without Bootstrap, this is what that would look like. And with Bootstrap, this is what it looks like. There's also the KBD tag, which sort of displays the output of code. So you can see this is what it looks like before Bootstrap, and this is what it looks like with Bootstrap applied.
Now we're going to talk about alignment. Bootstrap has its own classes that will realign text so that you don't have to make classes just to control text alignment. So Bootstrap has classes text left for left aligned, text right for right aligned, text center for center, justified, and it also has text wrap, which will, rather than squeeze text together with justify, it will make text wrap around to fit a smaller window. To make paragraphs that are smaller or larger than normal, Bootstrap provides the convenient small and lead classes. This is a normal Bootstrap paragraph. This is a Bootstrap paragraph with small tag. And this is a Bootstrap paragraph with the lead tag. The pre-scrollable class can be used to make a pre-text box with a fixed vertical size and a scroll bar.
Okay, fonts with Bootstrap. So one of the features of Bootstrap is font color or text color. And with CSS, you would normally use the color attribute and then label it with like a specific color like blue, red, orange. But with Bootstrap, that's not how it's going to work. So Bootstrap has specific classes for coloring text for specific purposes. So like if you look at the image below, text primary, like important text, would be highlighted blue, where like if you assign it a class of text danger, it would be colored with red, because red is normally a dangerous color. Okay. Likewise, there's also classes for providing background colors for text. Here are some examples. BG primary is blue, BG danger is red, BG info is some sort of blue. Yeah. Okay. Here's the question. How do you assign font attributes with Bootstrap? A, with classes such as red, blue, white. B, with classes such as BG primary, text muted. C, through CSS, assigning descriptors like color. And D, through jQuery, using $selector.action. And remember, the keyword is with Bootstrap. So the correct answer would be B. Okay. So Bootstrap utilizes something called the native font stack. And basically what it does is it automatically sets the default text font to the style, to like the font style that like best suits the OS that's being used to access the web page. So here's an example. We went to this website ColorLib, and on the left side we accessed it from a school computer, which is a Windows, and on the right side we accessed it from a MacBook, which is obviously a Mac OS. And as you can see, the ColorLib in the middle is most notably very different, right? And you can also look at everywhere else on the web page, and you'll also notice that basically all of the fonts are completely different. Okay, so more on font selection. So although the default font will be set to the best font for the OS, you can set your own default font. Here's a way to set it. You can go to CSS and assign the font family, right? But you need to add the exclamation mark important at the end. So what will the default font be with Bootstrap? So the correct answer is B. The default font will be set to the one that works best for the OS. And then one last thing, when you're using Bootstrap, instead of using tags such as like mark or like, yeah, you should use the built-in classes such as class equals mark. This way you can use multiple styles rather than just one.
And now we'll talk about images. Bootstrap can be used to opt images into responsive behavior, changing size based on their parent elements. Bootstrap can also add lightweight styles to images using classes, such as image thumbnail, which gives it a rounded 1-pixel border appearance, like this image. Responsive images. Images can change size based on the size of their container by using responsive images. You can do this by giving the image the class ImageFluid and setting the max width to 100% with the height at auto. But the image can also be made responsive with the class ImageResponsive, which sets all of these settings automatically. Here you can see in the first picture, this image is larger because the window is larger itself. And with the second image, this image is smaller because the window is smaller. Other utilities include floating images using the classes floatLeft and floatRight, centering block images with the class MXAuto, rounding images with the class ImageRounded, and shaping the images into circles using the class ImageCircle. When using these classes with pictures, make sure to add the classes to the image tag within the picture instead of to the picture tag, as that will not work. And here's our final question. Which of the following are real classes that can be used with image tags? Here are the answers. Here are our sources.
Thank you very much for watching. We hope you learned something about Bootstrap.
谢谢大家，我们
Thank you.
arigato.
My name's David Gu, and I love you.
Go.